Hey, thanks for joining me for another episode of What's That All About? This is kind of fun. I just found this place fascinating and wanted to share it with you. I tend to do this. I'm a little spontaneous like that. Now, there are some words, they're new Norwegian, to describe this place. And I'm going to say I'm slow because if I don't, I probably will anyway massacre them. You try saying them though. They are tough. Okay. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault. They also call it the Doomsday Vault. I may just refer to it as that. It's much easier. Such a lazy American thing to say, isn't it? All right. It's located on the Norwegian island of Spitsbergen in the town of Longyearbyen. Now, I watched interviews with people saying these words, and they said them so fast that I could not decipher the exact way to pronounce them. So bear with me. That was my version of it. Anyway, and it's hidden deep inside an icy mountain above the Arctic Circle, as you can see on the map here. So take a look at that. That'll tell you the names of things. If you want to try and repeat them, go for it. So this vault provides a secure location for a backup of the entire world's crops in case of a natural disaster. That is a shit ton of seeds and food, approximately. So it cost about $9 million in 2008. So now I don't even know what that would bring it to nowadays, but it certainly wouldn't be $9 million. But the cost largely landed on the Norwegian government. So it's like they're basically signing up to feed all of us if we have a big old disaster. And in the October of 2016, the vault flooded for the first time because of permafrost melting. Now, no seeds were destroyed, but the ability of the rock vault to provide fail-safe protection against all disasters now laid in question. And it was all due to climate change. And please spare me if you do not believe in climate change. I do. I respect everyone's opinions, but climate change is real. It's happening all around us. I am currently sitting in the middle of Idaho in April with about 2 feet of snow still on the ground. Climate change is real, people. Embrace the horror. Okay, now, as I said, none of the seeds were lost, but there are over 500 million of them. Seeds that represent 930,000 different crops. Many of these, though, believe it or not, can't even grow outside of this facility, or they could move them to another facility just like this, but it has to be atmospherically controlled because these now the way the earth is, the atmosphere, they can't flourish. These certain seeds can't flourish and grow the way they used to. That sucks, guys. That sucks. Sorry, but it's the hard truth, I guess. But honestly, it's essentially the only way humanity can survive. Think about it. If farms were to burn or diseases, decimated staples across, basically we'd have to start over. And this facility would help the entire world start over. That's crazy to think about. But what the architects never counted on, ever, was the climate change. And they didn't account for this kind of permafrost melting. So they have actually taken very expensive steps, very necessary steps to ensure like the front doors, every seam, everything has been completely now water sealed. It's completely 100% it's not able to get water, and I can't think of the word. I almost had it on the tip of my tongue, but it slipped away. Now, the location of this Doomsday Vault was chosen for the notoriously cold temperatures. Obviously, it's right below the Arctic Circle, but they've been having record temperatures. So, in order to keep the reliability and the durability of the seeds, they had to take extreme measures for sure. Now, it just wouldn't be an episode if I didn't inject a little bit of weirdness into this, which this definitely it lands in that category. Now, since the vault was completed, it has taken on a bit of a mystical unicorn sort of quality. Okay. It's really remote, as you can see in the map. I mean, it's so remote. It's like polar bears are the only neighbors you got, but it's also closed off to the public, which always really lets imaginations just create these wonderful, fantastical stories about what could possibly be behind the doors. I mean, look at this place. I'm bringing back a couple of the other pictures because, you know, as seen here, it has this beautiful geometric wonder of the front bedazzled or bejeweled door. I mean, it's gorgeous. And God, you just want to go in, you know? But it just hints at something, right? Hidden and maybe forbidden. I don't know, but some people say yeah, it's like the infamous. Some people believe, or some people say, that there is speculation that NATO is working on a secret project that includes eugenics. Uh huh. Be the perfect atmosphere for it, wouldn't it? Just saying. Now, it's also been called a time capsule meant to unlock after a natural nuclear disaster, not a natural disaster, a nuclear Armageddon. Yeah, that sounds fun. Some say there are scientists from CERN, which is the European Council of Nuclear Research, working on other secret projects, but at the end of the day, none of these theories can be proven. But think about this. It's like with every lie, there's like a sliver of truth somewhere. It's like with every conspiracy theory, they were born somewhere, you know? Like, what would make these people think about this stuff? I don't know. I think the eugenics angle could be something. I mean, just seeds. That's all you got here is just seeds. I don't know about that. But anyway, this is a short one. I just like I said, I wanted to give you a couple facts. A couple of neat things to know though is it's free. If you want to put seeds in the vault, it's free. That's kind of neat to know. But next week, I am going to be taking us finally to Skinwalker Ranch. Okay, it's in Utah. And I know that this location has been overdone, cooked, fork in it, all of it. I get it. But I want stories. I'm looking into the stories. Yeah, I'll mention all the weirdness and stuff, but I want the stories that had people who own this ranch, leave in the middle of the night and never to return kind of stories. I want to know about all the high strangeness in this place: portals, orbs, mutilations, cattle mutilations, not people mutilations, skinwalkers from the ancient Indians. I mean, I want to know the history. I gotta know. I gotta know this creepy stuff. And hopefully you will join me on that journey. That's the next time. But until then, I want you to stay happy and healthy, stay weird, and take care. Thanks.